All right. So I'm going to be talking about how I got into anime in the first place because, as you guys know, I think my community kind of thing is like very 50-50. Some of you guys do watch anime, some of you guys don't. And it's kind of understandable, because I was one of those people that I didn't really watch anime, but I was always open minded about it, because the reason it is because when I was a kid, I did watch this thing called Avatar: The Last Airbender, and if anybody knows about that, you guys know it's a masterpiece. Incredible writing, incredible characters, incredible story, everything to it, especially with the way it just looks, is incredible. And I know it doesn't count as an anime. I don't believe it does. That's the reason I was open minded to it because I realized, okay, yeah, it might not be like what a TV show or a movie is when you see things that are real life, but you guys know. Doesn't matter if it's a movie, a video game, a cartoon, whatever it is, right? A good story could make anything worth watching. As you guys know, I did have a friend who I think we would play some matches, like play some games. It was around like when Fortnite was, big, I guess. I don't know. Um, don't even remember if it was around that time, but I do remember that he told me, "Oh, do you watch anime?" No, no. Oh, you should try it out. I mean, yeah, maybe, one day. I mean, I don't think it's my thing, to be fair. And he said, "Okay, you know what? Just try to watch Death Note." Death Note. And as you guys know, that is my favorite anime to this day. Just because it opened the door for me to watch more anime. I seen other animes, I'm currently watching anime right now. But I'm not like somebody that watches movies or TV shows for a very long time, to be honest with you. Like, I just watch stuff, but I take my time with it. For example, like, I was kind of late to Game of Thrones, as you guys know, and then I took my time watching that and other shows and stuff like that. And for me, like when I just sit down and watch something, I want to make sure I'm comfortable, I'm relaxed, and I know I'm going to be able to like stay there for a while, watch a couple of hours of TV or whatever it is. And I think that was the thing, right? He knew that in order for me to get into anime, it had to be a show that would kind of get my attention right away and wouldn't be too long of a show. That way I wouldn't be too intimidated because, of course, if you would have asked me to watch a show like, I don't know, maybe say like, what anime, Naruto, I would be like, nah, I'm not doing that, because of the reasoning is like when you see the amount of episodes there are, is really intimidating. You're like, if I start this thing, I don't think I'm ever gonna get into it. It probably takes forever to build up and stuff, right? When you see that, right? Because of the amount of episodes there are. But with Death Note, I thought, okay, there's like 30 episodes. I can probably watch a little bit of this, see what happens. And yeah, I was not disappointed, right? I watched a couple episodes there, and I was thinking to myself, I'm probably not into this. And I told him like maybe the next day, I was trying to watch Death Note, but I don't think it's really my thing. He said, no, 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 trust me, just stick with it, and we'll see. We'll see. If you don't enjoy like the next couple episodes, it's alright, you know. And I said, okay, okay, and I ended up watching it. I got hooked, like absolutely hooked. I could not stop watching, and that's the power of anime. Like once you get hooked, it's really hard to not stop or watching that. Like it's really difficult, and then when you get connected, and I don't know, it's just like once you are witnessing a incredible story, you can't take your eyes off it. You know, like a lot of times it might not be for everybody as well. Like some video games, right? For example, in my opinion, Red Dead Redemption 2 is a masterpiece. But there's some people out there that say that game, they just didn't enjoy it at all. And that's completely understandable. It's just like everybody's perspective is different. There might be some games you're into, some movies you're into, some anime you may be into, and not even realize it if you don't watch anime, And that's the thing. It's like, I think for him, Well, Death Note is one of those animes which I believe a lot of people get into at the beginning, right? Because maybe a friend recommends some similar story to me. Like my friend recommended me Death Note to get into anime, and I saw Death Note, found it incredible, found it amazing, and it's still my favorite anime to this day. The reasoning is, well, for that is because I had nothing to expect. I didn't expect the story so incredible to just hook me like that, you know? But like I said, I was open minded about it, so I just try to see the good things about it. And once I got more and more into it, then yeah, I was happy with the journey. A lot of times, like the best things are when you're not even realizing it's gonna be good. For example, I went into Death Note. Okay, he told me to watch it. Didn't give me any kind of spoilers. I watched it. Wasn't into it in the first couple episodes, and then he told me, "No, just stick with it. Just watch it a little bit more." I stuck with it, and I got hooked. And now it's like my favorite anime. I love that show. It's incredible, and I think it's my favorite just because it opened the door to something new, you know. And now I'm watching Naruto at the moment. Um, I just finished the first show, but yeah, I'm watching that at the moment because I didn't grow up watching that, so I'm trying to actually watch that as well. But for example, there are other animes out there. There's a lot. Like there's a lot of good stories, and I did see some anime which I was checking out, and I just didn't find interesting. Although there are some anime that I did find really great. For example, Attack on Titan was great. You know, I feel like a lot of people that know about anime know about Death Note and Attack on Titan. Basically, they're the like really big ones, right? Also, what else? What else did I watch? I watched a little bit of Tokyo Ghoul, like the first season, and the second season I just couldn't get into it at all. What else is there? Trying to think what else, what other anime. It's been a while since like I can really think what I watched. Oh yeah, Sword Art Online. I saw that. I actually enjoyed that. I hear it's pretty 50-50. Some people say they dislike it. Some people say they enjoy it. I actually really enjoy Sword Art Online. I thought it was pretty a fun show, in my opinion. I thought it was a fun show. Wasn't anything like crazy, but yeah, I liked it overall. It was fun to be like watching that journey, you know? What else was there? I can't think of anything. Like I'm pretty sure I've seen more, but I just can't think of anything. Well, at the moment I can't think about it, right? But yeah, I have seen a couple of anime, and I'll probably check out more in the future. But that's just one of those things, you know. Like once you're open minded to these kind of things, and you're not like hating it at the beginning, right? You gotta be open minded about this kind of stuff because you might not realize it, but you could witness something special and something you really enjoy for many years. So there are other stuff I want to check out too, but first I gotta finish Naruto Shippuden, and then I'll move on to another anime or movie or TV show, whatever, you know. Because I've been actually wanting to check out The Penguin, but like that's a TV show, you know, because I just want to see. I just want to see how that is. I obviously, when I saw the Batman film, like that was something I wanted to check out when they made a show about him. But you know, as you guys know, there's plenty of other things out there to check out. But yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, I guess that was my story about how I got into anime. A lot of stuff like I figured out was like from friends and stuff, you know, recommending me something. So it's one of those things. But I appreciate you guys watching and checking this out as always, because you know, could be a little exhausting hearing me yap every now and then. But thank you for listening, as always. And yeah, that's basically it. So that's how I got into anime, and that was the introduction. So thank you, Death Note, because you opened the door to something new. So that's why you'll always be in my heart. Always. Always appreciate that anime. Alright guys, well that's basically it for me. Goodbye my friends.